Drizzy and T-Money blasting off the map. Mic check one, we igniting the chat. Big thoughts, big laughs, real talk on tap. From the stars to your ears, it's a certified slap. We break limits, no rules, no fear. Dropping gems every week, loud and clear. Vibes interstellar, mind so clever. Tune in once, you'll be hooked forever. This the blast off, where the wisdom collide. Rocket fuel flow, let the convo ride. From the cosmos down to the city stride. Every episode another joyride. Catch the wave, let the banter take flight. Brainstorm sparking through the depths of night. Underdogs talking, put the world in sight. All killer, no filler, just truth in the mic. Zone out, let the speakers combust. In a convo with hosts you can trust. Groundbreaking spins, no fine gold dust. It's a must, turn us up, adjust. This the blast off, where the wisdom collide. Rocket fuel flow, let the convo ride. From the cosmos down to the city stride. Every episode another joyride.
Don't sneeze on me.
Sorry, T-Money.
Get the hell out of here, Drizzy.
Okay. Welcome back to the Don't Sneeze on Me podcast. What up, T-Money?
What's going on, Drizzy?
Nothing, you know. Just trying to have some holiday cheer here.
Well, you've definitely decorated our studio in a way that
Our
very...
studio, yes, a.k.a. my living room.
Hey, listen, it's a studio if you ask me.
Oh.
But you've definitely decorated it in a way that feels very jolly and Christmas-like.
Jolly and bright. Wonderful. That was the goal.
Well, you did a great job.
Well, thank you. I think it's cute, and I like the space, and yeah.
I think the only thing that could improve the podcast right now is if the Christmas tree was lit. But you know, we'll go back to that.
Well, you know, we can start over if we really need to.
No.
You know what? I really need to make sure I move the elf when the kids get back. Ooh,
there was an elf in the bathroom.
I know.
That's a very weird spot for it.
It's because the last time the kids were here, the elf got toothpaste all over the sink and wrote like "Merry Christmas" with toothpaste all over the sink. And the kids know, like, there's like no way it was mom because I'm not wasteful at all with stuff like that, especially. Then like this was so wasteful. I could not believe that elf did
so
this.
Is the elf meant to like do bad things so that the kids get on the naughty list?
It's not bad stuff. It's just like,
but like
silly stuff.
All the stuff I see is like mischief.
Yeah, it's like mischief, but it's nothing that's like harmful.
Yeah, but it's still naughty.
Yeah, but it's not anything that would get you on the naughty list. It's not doing anything bad. It's silly. But no, I don't. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest. I do not like the elf. I didn't want to do the elf. There are reasons why we're doing the elf. It is what it is. But I need to get a Snoop on the stoop for myself. I think that's what I'm going to get myself.
Yeah,
a little Snoop on the stoop.
That's
I love
the way
that.
to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I always see all these pictures and videos of like the elf doing bad stuff. So I'm like, is the elf like trying to get the kids in trouble?
Bad. It's just silly stuff.
But I'm saying, like, is the elf purposely there to get them in trouble so that the parents be like, what did you do as a kid? And then you're like, oh no, it was the elf. And you're like, that's not real, it's a stupid doll. And you're like, no, it's actually the elf.
That's not how it goes. Not even close.
I would like traumatize my kids with it. I'd
well,
like,
you know,
look
you don't
what
have
you
kids,
did.
And you know.
See, you go, look what you did, and then you smack them around.
Yeah.
And you look at the elf and you say, see. That's
okay.
how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
That teaches them a lesson. Then the kids kill the elf, and then we all win. Then you don't have to move the elf around anymore, and the kids don't have to worry about getting in trouble. See, this is like a win-win situation.
Okay, this is why you don't have kids. And,
Listen,
most likely at this point.
Now, do you have the rule like the kids can't touch the elf?
Yeah, no, they can't. They can't.
Is it like if they touch the elf, the magic goes away and it like dies or whatever?
Yep, magic disappears.
Okay.
It's not dies; it's just the magic disappears.
Oh, I mean, I've seen people who like make the elf turn into like skeletons, and you're like, damn, that's like an extreme. That's like the extreme level of like torture.
I think that's so stupid. I'm like, why get in the elf if you're gonna do all that? Like, no, there's.
Well, I guess then you don't gotta move it around anymore.
No, you can send it back to Santa to restore its magic, and there's other things you could do. Don't get it in the first place if you're not gonna stick it out. So, it is what it is.
Well,
but
Who needs
Got to
an
make
elf?
sure I move it. That's all. Only got a couple more days of it. It's okay.
And the elf goes home on the 25th.
Yep.
Mm.
Goes to bed on Christmas Eve and sayonara.
Mm.
We will not.
Did
see
you use
again.
that elf mischief kit that you got from like
Yeah, it's got some little stuff in it. It's got some cute little ideas in it that I'll use for the last 2 times. But there's a bunch of things I did on my own with it. So yeah. Yeah. Those little snowflakes over there that I cut out and on my tree, that little plant over there. That was from the elf cutting little snowflakes and decorating my plants.
You should like have the elf set the Christmas tree on fire and be like, "What happened? No Christmas this year."
I feel like none of your ideas are good and like not even funny, actually. So
listen, I think they're hysterical.
I know you do. Clearly. So I don't know. If you were to decorate, I know you don't decorate, but like say, you had reasons to decorate and all that. Like I decorate because of my kids.
Yeah.
But like
well, here's a question. Would you decorate if you didn't have your kids here? Or you didn't have kids at all? Let's put it that way.
If I didn't have kids at all, I don't know. I feel like I probably would still though decorate. I feel like I'm just that type of person that like I kind of need the lights and the color during the holidays just to put myself in a cheery mood.
I guess.
But yeah, I probably would. I like decorating and things like that. So.
Well, I mean, your house is actually completely decorated, so I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do it more so now because of the kids and everything, but like I think I would still do it. Don't know though, because I have the kids and I have had them for quite some time now.
Well, yes. I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I mean, the reason I don't decorate is because, as I've told you in the past, is I'm the only one that sees it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter to me. It's just one more thing that I would have to put up.
See, like I entertain,
take down. Yeah, like you like entertain
people over. Yeah.
I mean, I have people that come over, but like it's not like I have them come over and be like, "Look at my Christmas tree," and like, "Look at all the decorations I have." Like I think they would be like, "Yeah, you definitely are gay because you've decorated your entire house."
Well,
like,
I mean, I think it'd be magical and whimsical, and I think you should do it, especially now that your second bathroom is done.
Second bathroom is done, but no. I mean, it's just to me, it's just one more thing I'd have to put up, one more thing I'd have to take down.
That's the thing. It is
one more.
It's
just
like,
it's like it's just one more thing to have to take care of, and I said, it doesn't matter to me because I am there pretty much 90% of the time. And to me, it's like, okay, I mean, I guess, like I said, if I had kids, a wife, whatever, yeah, I'll let the decorating go on. But I feel at the same time, like, if it's just me, it's just like, if it doesn't bring me, like, the same type of, like, I guess, like, joy that I guess you say, the colors and stuff bring to you. But, I mean, that's all right.
Well, okay, so say you had all that and you had reasons to decorate, like I was saying. Would you decorate? Would you be someone that like decorated like Thanksgiving, like right after Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving, dare I say?
No.
Or would you be like the last minute, like weekend before Christmas?
So
kind of thing?
Now let me put it this way: when I lived with my parents, I was a decoration person. I liked that. So like, my job was the outside lights.
Okay.
I loved decorating the outside lights because I took real pride in it. Like,
got it.
We had this giant pine tree out front, and when I tell you giant, I'm not saying it was like 10 feet tall. This thing was like 25 feet tall. I mean, it was gigantic, and I used to get lights all the way up at the top without a ladder.
That's awesome.
And it wasn't those little twinkly lights. It was those like C7, like those big bulb lights
big
that like
ass
bulbs. I used to get them all the way at the very top.
Lights
I used
that say it's Christmas, bitch.
Like my mother, God rest her soul. Like she goes, I don't understand how you learned how to do all this because I used to know how to, how many strands could be connected, what had to be up there with like extension cords, this, that, and the other. I used to wrap
it figured out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had directions written out so I would remember it every year, and every year I got a little bit better at it. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, like, I made that house like glow. Like, I mean, there was so many lights on that front tree that I actually had to run extension cords to the back of the house to a different fuse because if they all turned on at the same time, they would flip all the switches on the the fuse box sensors. And my dad used to get so pissed because he would lose power in his TV room all
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh.
And he used to be like,
The man
I
cave.
fucking hate those lights. I hate that you have them up all
Oh.
the time.
Whatever. Your mom
yeah,
loved them.
yeah, my mom loved it. She loved it because I used to make the house glow.
Yep.
And that was my thing.
It's magic.
So, yes,
Christmas,
if I had
magic.
if I had a family, if I
Holiday,
had
magic.
even a wife, I would decorate outside. I'd be like, you can do everything inside. The one spot that I put my foot down is not before Thanksgiving.
Oh, see, I did. I decorated before Thanksgiving because I like having my tree up for Thanksgiving. I like having my tree up for like just when the holidays kick off officially. But we did it early just because also my kids aren't here like, but 50% of the time. So it's like I want them to have Christmas here longer too and
No,
experience it a bit more.
And I understand that, but I mean, there's like some people that like, I won't name names, but on my Instagram there is a girl that I follow, and she's a friend of mine, and she had to like up like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. She had like Christmas stuff up,
Good for her.
and I was like, no, one holiday at a time. Like you don't put up Christmas stuff right after Halloween.
I
sorry,
fully support it.
no way.
I
would put
holiday
my foot down
decorations.
immediately with any woman in my life, and and I can tell you right now. Even when they said, I don't care, I'm still doing it, I would just tuck my tail between my legs and just accept it. But
Absolutely.
I would because I wouldn't want
But
to.
at least you would,
Yes,
say your
because
piece.
it's not worth the fight. But at the
Nope.
same time, I'd hate it every single year. I'd be like, I'm sorry, we're in November and I'm already looking at the Christmas tree. Seems to be a problem there. I
Seems
would
like a
make it.
beautiful problem to have.
I would make little digs throughout the entire month until December 1st, and then they would all stop.
Beautiful, joyous.
Maybe that's why I'm
problem.
single. That's probably why I'm single. There
Yeah,
you go.
because you're a fucking Grinch.
I'm not a Grinch. It's just one holiday at a time.
Yeah, I know.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I
Christmas.
know people are like, there's nothing really to celebrate during
And New
Thanksgiving.
Year's,
There
that's
is.
Three
There's a
Kings Day.
turkey. There's some pilgrims. There's some Indians. There's some corn.
Over by there, okay.
That's how it's supposed to be. Came over on
Bada
the
bing,
boats.
bada boom.
We
did the thing. We said
you
the
killed a bunch of
things.
Indians because you wanted
we
the
killed
land.
The turkeys,
And that,
we
the
made
turkey
some
and the taters and
taters and the turkeys.
I'm saying like I get it. So I mean the Plymouth Rock. You hit the Plymouth in the rock, and it's like I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean.
But
yeah.
that's just me. I mean, and the reason I say that is because my mother decorated for every single holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So she had Thanksgiving decorations that she put up.
Yeah.
So
I love that. Little turkeys everywhere. Gobble gobble.
So listen, if you want to decorate for holidays, go right ahead. But it has to be the appropriate holiday. I'm sorry.
my ex-mother-in-law, she would have little things for each holiday that she would put up. Nothing major, just a few little things that she would put up through the house that just were the cute little touches when we went to visit. Like, it was really cute. St. Patrick's Day, little 4-leaf clovers and stuff like that. Like, Thanksgiving, little turkeys and things. And, like,
Yeah.
it was just very little, just a few things. But it was cute.
But that's what makes that holiday memorable.
Like, oh,
like,
yeah,
you're like, oh,
you
yeah.
remember that.
I mean, my mom, I think I still have it in my storage unit. Like, I think I took all of her, like, decorations. I just have them stored. But she had, like, this, like ceramic turkey that was like the ugliest fucking thing you ever saw, but it looked like a turkey. I don't know if she made it or she bought it, like, because my mom used to be very like artsy and like crafts and stuff like that. She made a bunch of cool stuff, but I don't know if she made it or she bought it, but it's like yeah, she used to put that out, and I used to be like, okay, so in my mind I was like, only a couple more weeks till Christmas.
There you go.
So that's like the checkpoint. Like, it was like, check.
I see that.
So I get that, but I mean, when you get your Christmas tree up, November 1st, okay, I kind of have a problem with that.
Yeah, thinking about decorations, like my mom used to go all out for Christmas, like all out. The whole house would be decorated with stuff, like, and every year we had a different Christmas tree, like theme of tree. I mean, so we always went and got real trees. All
So
that
do we.
because we love the smell of a real tree in
Mhm.
the house. Now you can't do it; it's too expensive. But back in the
They're
day,
like $80 now.
oh, 150, 175 most places, crazy. But we just go get a real tree and then come home and we decorate it all as a family and everything. But the whole house, like I said, super decorated. But every year the trees would rotate between a few different themes. So she had a theme where it's all Santa ornaments, and she had enough Santa ornaments to cover the whole tree.
That's
Then one year
impressive.
it's angels, so all angels.
Yeah.
Then another year You have your mismatched tree.
Now, what's mismatch
It's
consist
just
of?
all the random ornaments, all the different ornaments that you
Okay.
have that are not Santa's, that are not,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever. I think she had one more too. I can't remember what it was, but I distinctly remember those three. I love the Santa tree. It was
Mm.
amazing. And the mismatched tree, because then we get out the ornaments from our childhood and things like that.
Now, when you did like the angel tree, was all the lights white? And then
Yeah, we
when you
did a
did like
white tree.
when I was
Colorful lights.
for which one, mismatch or the?
Mismatch and Santa would get colorful lights.
Okay.
Yep. But
Okay.
Angel Tree would get the white lights.
Yeah, I mean, we did something very similar. Like we used to have, live trees,
Mm-hmm.
and I will say towards the end of my time of living with my parents, they found this tree farm where they used to like go out during the summer and like cut the little pieces off the tree to make them perfectly triangle, like
Mm-hmm.
the most perfect trees you could
Oh,
possibly imagine. But
beautiful.
they're expensive. I mean, I when I said $80, that's what the last time I paid. So if you're saying 150, that's a lot more.
Oh, so
But
expensive.
I mean, my mom. So this is the only thing that I always disagreed with my parents with is that my parents were the week before Christmas the tree went up, and I was like, so you missed like all of December with it and like
You
all
want to
that, like,
really enjoy it. I
and
love looking at the
the
tree.
caveat was that they left it up through all of January, so it's like they
Okay.
were like late December into January
Okay.
instead of I would have preferred like mid December to mid January. Like that would have been like my time frame. Like so
Mm-hmm.
then you can really enjoy it and like you get like a month worth of the
Okay.
tree. But my mom was very particular. Like I mean, it was the same tree every year, so it wasn't like different decorations. But they used to have like also all the expensive ornaments are at the top, the ones that like you're not supposed to touch. And God forbid you ever broke one of those. God, if you dropped one, your heart stopped
Oh, no.
like because you're like, oh my god, she's gonna kill me, and like then like then the middle section is like, okay, they're expensive, but they're not like super special, and then it's like all the shitty ones at the bottom, and it's
Yeah,
like,
all the ones, it's like if they fall, they fall.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
it's like because the dogs are in there and they're hitting it with their tail and like stuff like that, so it's
Yeah.
like that was always fun. But my mom used to do like ribbons from the top of the tree coming down from the
Mm-hmm.
star and stuff like that. Like it was always such a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
And like I almost I'm not like we used to have like friends and stuff. They used to always say like that's a really nice tree. Like it looks like it's just like it looks like it's about to like come alive. And I was like that I liked, but I said I think it was the time frame. Like I said I never really felt like there was enough time with the tree, but because like
Yeah.
like by January I'm like okay I'm kind of like okay
You're kind of over
I've
it.
done all of Christmas like
Yeah.
December, now I'm into January and we're almost into February, like okay,
Time's up.
let's burn this bitch down, like
Yep. Yep.
like
Yeah, I try to go like first week of January, like get through Three Kings Day, that kind of stuff, and then like by then I'm like, okay, the tree's gone. I take it down in a day and put everything away, and then transform back to normal. I go back to
yeah.
normal mode after that because I feel like I'm not in normal mode because I do like fall decorating. I do a little bit of Thanksgiving decorating, and then I do the Christmas stuff right after that. So
Mm.
yeah,
Like
but
to get like a little breather.
yeah, it is nice to get a little breather, but all this is really making me think so much about like some of my favorite memories as a kid and
Mm.
like some of the routines that I had during the holidays, I guess, like the Christmas traditions that we had as kids. I don't know. I don't know about you or family, but like we had some really solid staple routines and like traditions that
Oh
my
yeah, we
mom
had a
put
couple
in
too.
place.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was like so like I mean, a lot of people celebrate this one. Like my dad's Italian, so we used to do the seven fishes,
Mhm.
the on Christmas Eve, and like I give my parents a lot of credit because they would go out a couple of days before and buy all the seafood you needed, like seven different. I mean, it was just way too much to eat. I
Mhm.
mean, in one night. But I mean,
It's a
you
tradition.
try to get a little bit of everything. But I mean, I know a lot of Italians do that, and like towards I said the end of my stay with my parents, like we used to go out for it, and like you go to like a restaurant, have them put it all together.
Yeah.
It's like it's so much easier, but yeah, that was one of the ones that like we grew up with, which was it just you remind like even now I think about it, I'm like I would love to do that, but I would have so much fish
There'd be
left
so much
over.
fish
I was like
left.
this house would reek.
Oh my
But
God. Yeah, that too. The
you wake up
smell, all
you
the
wake up on Christmas
leftovers.
morning and be like I'm in a fish tank.
Yes, and like I feel like fish leftovers just don't
Oh, it
hold.
doesn't hit the
Yeah,
same way.
no, no. But man, seven fishes. Yeah, my mom made holidays just like I said, really, really special. She just knew how to make holidays a little bit more magical. But some of my favorite, like one of my favorite holidays was Christmas Eve. That was like the best. I every year look forward to Christmas Eve with my mom. She would make a big, huge like feast essentially, and like get a big honey baked ham, do all the sides, do everything with it, and it was just like so much food. And when we were young, her best friend Kevin would come over, and if his son was with him that year, he would be there. My grandma would come over every year and spend the night. And it'd be me and my brothers and everything. And it was just like it was just such nice memories. We would all eat dinner together, and then after dinner, after everybody was done, we would each get to open up one present.
Nice.
But love my grandma to death, rest in peace. But she was the slowest eater of all time. So I'd be like looking like, Granny Clay, you almost done? Granny, you almost done? Like you almost done, like looking at her plate, just waiting. She just slowly
enjoying
her
and
she
meal.
did it on purpose. She was doing it on purpose. Now, like looking back, I'm like, she was one of the funniest people. But like definitely just taking her time.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy. You would want to savor your dish.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, I will say that too. I mean that they are, family traditions is what really it binds you together.
Yeah. So she would stay over, and then like in the morning have our early morning gifts. But like every year Christmas Eve, I would listen to classical music as I fell asleep. Something about it, only on Christmas Eve. Only then, but like there was something about it that was just so soothing. And then we'd wake up Christmas morning. I'd make cinnamon rolls. I still do it to this day. Every year Christmas Day, I make cinnamon rolls, and we open presents, and like that's what we do. But like Christmas Eve is just that for me. Always made it like, okay, this is Christmas. This is it. This is it.
Well, I mean that's like I said, like those types of traditions like stick with you. Like you said, the cinnamon rolls, like something like that. Like I mean, my dad had, like listen, like when we were younger, we're up at the crack of dawn, basically, waiting for your parents to get up. And you're like, why are you sleeping so long? Like, and then as we got older, my parents then like Christmas, it still meant something, but sleep is king.
Yes.
So it's like my parents were like, "Are you gonna freaking get up so we can do gifts?" It's like 11:30 in the morning. You're like, "Yeah."
No. Even as I got older,
oh really? You were up early?
I was still up, not like at the crack of dawn, but like 7, 8 o'clock. I'm up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. We used to. I think the latest my parents would let us sleep was like 10:30.
Okay.
And like,
okay.
It's me and my brother, so but then we would we did the same thing. Like our grandparents would come up, like my mom's side, my mom's parents, they passed away a little earlier, but my dad's mother came up a lot, and she would spend the night, and like I mean, the holidays that we had, like I know we're talking a little about Christmas, but I mean, even Thanksgiving, like my mom would go all out. Like I mean, she would have this gigantic feast of this. She used to make so much food. Like I mean. To think about it today, I'm like, I'm surprised she didn't like fucking have like a like just a breakdown. Like none of you are helping me. Blah, blah, blah. But I mean, like we'd have my aunts up, we'd have my uncles, my cousins, like my grandparents. We'd all sit
the whole fam.
Oh yeah, I mean there was like 15, 20 people there. This giant turkey. There's desserts. I mean, we're having appetizers. We're having, a full meal. Then we're having dessert. Like the kids are playing video games. The parents are in the kitchen getting drunk. I mean, it's like, and then at Christmas, it was like we kind of did something similar. Like, like they didn't stay over, but like, they would come up that day, and like you'd have like cookies and like, treats and like. You're stuffed to the gills. I don't know how I ate as much as I did as a kid, but I mean, like, I wasn't a fat ass, but I mean, I mean, not that I thought I was, but I mean, it's like, you spend time together. Like you do like, you do your family gifts in the morning, and then like the cousins would come up, and then you would do like the family gifts, and like, that was always fun. It's like, those are the memories that like stick with me. Like I used to remember like going into the kitchen and getting cookies, while all the aunts and uncles are in there, all drinking coffee and just talking about stuff. And like you remember that because it was like it felt warm in the kitchen. It felt like just family. It was just like you never wanted the night to end, but you knew like it was passing by so quickly.
The energy was just warm. There was something warm about it and just comforting about being in that environment. Yeah.
And you never really felt that like unless everybody was around. It's like it's like having that family bond there, that connection where you're just like you just want to sit and be present for it. Like you just want to absorb everything, even if you're not contributing.
Yeah.
I used to love that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, so many freaking pies and stuff. I mean, the cakes and cookies and the sweatpants that expanded beyond like what you're supposed to, be wearing. But I mean, hey, listen, you're gonna have some fun and you're gonna eat a lot of treats. Now I eat a cookie and I gain 5 pounds.
I
So
hear
it's
you.
like,
Oh my God,
it
I hear you.
doesn't stop. Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite traditions that I didn't get to experience that many times because I don't live there, but my grandma in Georgia, she used to make big batches of holiday cookies every year. And anytime I was in Georgia around Christmas when I was younger, when I would get to go down there during that time, um, we would get to help out with making cookies.
Oh
And
yeah.
that was one of my favorite memories. I have so many memories of like making the cookies with Gran and just that whole process and everything. And like, she just I just love spending time with her in general, but like making Christmas cookies
Did you
was
have
so
like
memorable.
did you have like family recipe cookies, or they were
They
just like
were
all off the top of her head?
they were I don't remember if she had written recipes, to be honest. I
Mm,
cannot remember for the life of me, but she used to bake. She would make all the
mm,
family
mm.
cakes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, these were like the like imprinted like the
Yeah,
holiday
yeah, yeah.
cookies and all that kind of stuff. And we would make hundreds and hundreds and it was so fun. I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, I mean, like my parents, that was their biggest thing. I mean, we used to have, those tins, those
Yes.
we used to
The
have
butter
yeah,
cookies.
the
Can we go
butter.
get some after this? Seriously, let's go over to like CVS and get some
Get some
butter
butter.
cookies. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Do you want
We
to? Do you want to? Do you want to?
we used to have so many tins from cookies that we either had in the past or that like my parents just like bought tins of cookies. So when you used to know it was Christmas because the tins of cookies, the
Mm,
empty cookie bins would come out.
yes.
There'd be like 25 of them, and like my parents used to make so many like chocolate chip, and then like there was the ones with like the peanut butter and the Hershey Kiss on
Yep.
top,
Oh yeah.
and then like they used to do like
I
you
love the
know
ones with the little jelly in the
oh
middle.
yeah, my parents
I
used to make
freaking love
those.
those so much. Oh.
And it was
Mm.
so funny because my parents got spoiled because remember I used to talk. I told you about that girl Nina that I used to work with, and
Hmm.
her dad made like the pizzas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She was like a baker, and she used to make like bakery style cookies. And then once my parents had hers, my parents like stopped making as many because I was like, you can't rely on her. She's not gonna be around here forever. I was like, come on. But like, I mean, my parents used to make these cookies, and like you'd have cookies for months. Like, I mean, my parents would give a
It's
lot
the
of them away,
best. It's the
but I mean,
best.
we used to have cookies all through January into
Hmm.
February, and like you're just like, something, I need a cookie, and like it was funny because towards the end it was like the ones that you're not really super happy
But
with,
you'll
but you're
still
like,
eat
oh,
them.
I'll still put
The
that in
ones
my
that are just
mouth.
completely
Yeah.
plain butter cookies,
Yeah.
but damn, are they still good?
They may be hard, but I
They're
need a cookie
so
right
good.
now.
Dip them in some milk. You're solid.
Oh,
No, we're
this
definitely gonna go
used to
get
be
some
so funny.
cookies after this.
I
Absolutely.
used to love like the cookies. I think that I miss a lot because
Ugh,
but
the holiday treats in
I'm kind of
general.
glad I don't have the variety of cookies that I would, because I just
It's
wouldn't
so
be able to
accessible
stop.
too.
I'd just be like,
So good.
one more cookie, and I'll
That's gonna
stop.
be
I
us.
promise.
Don't worry. We're gonna bring back memories tonight, hardcore.
Oh man.
One thing that I used to look forward to every Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve,
Mm,
because after we do dinner on Christmas Eve, after all that, and it was actually as we got a little bit older, more in my teen years on Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving,
yeah.
probably when I was like 13, 14, we started. For both, we would go bowling, like after dinner, after
Oh,
presents,
nice.
all that, we'd hit up the bowling alley and we would have such a blast bowling together. And then once we were all like adults, like in our early
Now you're
20s,
drinking and stuff like
oh,
that. Yeah,
we would get schmammered and it was so
that's fun.
fun. We had so much fun.
See,
So,
that kind of stuff is fun because
yeah.
that's like a real family tradition. It's like every every Christmas Eve we got Chinese food. Like
Yeah.
it's like that's like a tradition. Like so like I said, the bowling, I would have loved that.
Yeah,
That
well,
would
I
have
thi-
been my jam.
I think I'm going to take my kids bowling on Christmas Eve.
No, you said you had the
So,
bowling alley
well,
right
I'm
nearby.
going to do a few things, but like I think I'm going to take them bowling this Christmas Eve. I think we're
Yeah.
going to have so much fun.
The
So,
the one tradition that I didn't appreciate when I was going, but I'm thinking about going this year, is we used to go to the Christmas Eve church service
yeah.
all the time.
Uh-huh.
And they used to do such an amazing job because they used to have like live band and the bells and like the candlelight and
Beautiful.
stuff like that. And like, there's been a part of me this year that's been like, why don't you just go do that? Like, you haven't done that in
Well,
forever.
you
Like,
know,
and
I invited you.
yeah, I know, and like there's a reason I don't go.
I know. I know. I
But I
totally
mean,
know.
this year for some reason
Took me a long time.
it's been sitting on my mind, and I was like, yes, I appreciate the offer from you, but I
Yes.
think
Are you gonna
I
go?
think I'm gonna go to my own church, and I'm gonna go by
Good.
myself.
I know. I love that.
And there is a friend of mine who goes to that church too, so I'm hoping that her and her husband are there
Yeah.
because then maybe I can sit with them. But if not, I will go and I'll go by myself and
Hmm.
I'll just absorb it because I haven't done it in forever, and like that service always meant something to me.
Yeah.
So I have been thinking about it, and I was like,
I think you
I
should.
think I'll go. I was
Hmm.
like, it's only an hour. I was like, and then I think I'll feel better after. I think whatever is in me that's calling for that,
Yeah.
I'll feel like soothed for it. So I think I'm gonna
Yep.
do it.
We used to
Yeah.
go when we were young. We went to Catholic church, so we would go to midnight mass.
Oh, my mom always wanted to
Oh,
go. I always felt so tired at
I
midnight
know,
though.
but when you go, you're not tired. Like
Yeah.
I mean, when you're as a little kid, you'll fall asleep there. You'll lay on your parents' lap, and like some churches, it's not actually at midnight. Some
Yeah, yeah,
churches, it's
yeah.
like a 10 p.m. service, even a 9 o'clock service, something like that.
Hmm.
But our church was right down the street from where we lived, and it was this big, beautiful Catholic church in Chicago, absolutely gorgeous. St. Benedict's, gorgeous, gorgeous church. But they did an amazing Christmas Eve service. But I
Mm.
love the midnight mass. But we would have to rush home, get into
Yeah, because
bed
Santa's coming,
because
right?
Santa's
Yeah,
coming.
exactly,
So then I
exactly.
put on my my classical music and fall asleep.
See, when you talked about the music earlier, I was thinking about that. Like every Christmas morning when we would get up, my dad would have like the Bing Crosby's on the radio
Mm,
and stuff like that, and you would listen to music as you're opening gifts.
mm-hmm.
And it reminded me when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember my parents used to do that. I was like, my dad explicitly used to do that because he used to be up. My dad, he was a principal. He was up at like 5 a.m. for
Yeah.
some reason, but even because he'd get up, have his cup of coffee, blah, blah, and he'd be making breakfast for us. And like, so we'd come down to that and like, you'd hear that. And like, I don't know, something about that just meant like Christmas is here.
Christmas.
Christmas is
This is
starting.
it.
Like, you made it, man. Like,
You made
Santa
it.
was here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, get some.
Well, my mom used to play like her holiday record. So yeah, she had Bing Crosby, but then she had Jackson 5
Hmm.
was like our jam. That record would get played on repeat and repeat through the holiday season. Like a few others too, but like that was like one of our family
Yeah.
favorites. So, but just listening to music, all the Christmas lights on, like everything's so bright in the apartment and stuff. Like that was so 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 fun growing up. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that just makes you like, I don't know. Let me be honest with you. As an adult, does Christmas still hit the same way? I mean, like, I don't know if it does. Like when I was a kid, Christmas hit a
It
different
was
way.
magical. I don't know. You
Yeah.
felt it in your soul.
Yeah, you felt like there was something there.
Now, I will say, the one thing that's still like, there's still a little like twinkle of magic is like, I was a huge Santa believer as a kid.
Hmm.
My kids are huge Santa believers. Like, there's just something so magic about Santa Claus and like like the spirit of giving and all of that. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing. And I've always believed that there's a lot of truth in that like magic of Santa,
Oh yeah.
and that like I that I've always felt that like there's something real about that. And that's something I still hold on to now. I still have that little bit like, yeah,
Yeah,
Santa. Like it is
something's about it.
magical about it.
So
I don't
can I
know.
can I share a story with you? All
Yeah.
right. So as a 40-year-old male, I still believe that there is something real about Santa.
Mhm.
And the reason I say this is because on when I was like I had to be like 12 or 13, like I was like right at that age where like you really stop really
Yeah.
believing that you kind of figured it out. And maybe we are wrong at that age because I remember distinctly like like being awake and this like you do that that like your eyes you can see out of your eyes but they're not like
Fuzzy.
closed. Yeah, like I remember like just hearing like something down by the Christmas tree. Like it sounded like somebody's putting presents down. I swear to God I heard this from my bedroom because my bed was right near the stairs. And I swear to God I was hearing this, right?
Okay.
And then I heard somebody, and I would say this, sounded like somebody was walking up the stairs. So I thought it was my parents. And when I tell you that it was, I believe this to this, you could hook me up to a lie detector. I looked at my bedroom door and I saw red and that gold belt buckle. And I swear to God, I mean I saw this. And I know this was right. I know I was awake. I know I saw this. And he looked like kind of at me, but like left. And then when I heard him walking down the hallway towards my brother's room. And I asked my parents this like years later. I was like, did you guys ever like dress up as Santa Claus and like try to like fool us and like come to our room? And my parents said, absolutely not. We never had a costume. We never did anything like that. So I know it sounds crazy. I know how it sounds, but I'm telling you, I think there really is a real Santa Claus. Look, and there's something about it that when you truly believe,
yes,
you can see it.
Yep.
But when you lose that, it goes away and it goes on to obviously another a child that does believe. But I mean, I felt like this was like if he was real and this is a real thing, I felt like it was him being like goodbye. Like that was like the final like, you just so you know, I really was here. Yeah. But the magic has dwindled from your
like when you touch
yourself.
Your elf.
Yeah, when the magic has dwindled from you, unfortunately, because you're an adult. But I mean, it's just like I swear I saw that. I swear it.
My mom always said as a kid, and she swears to this day that like she swore she saw Santa as a kid. Same sort of thing, like kind of came into a room, but she was really young.
Yeah.
And there was no like, her parents were not the ones to
do that, right?
To do that and have Santa come to the house. They were not that. But she swore up and down that it happened. I believe her.
I'm just saying that
Santa's
was
real, people.
It just was too real for me to be like, I dreamt that, and I just know I was awake because I knew I was awake.
Yeah, but to answer your question, no, the holidays are not the same as an adult. Like, I don't get that same like feeling of like Christmas magic in my heart the way that I used to, and like I don't light up and everything. I will say this is the first year in a while that I have actually felt more of that than any time. And it started when I was just in Chicago with my mom. Like, we had such a wonderful little Christmas outing and a nice adventure. We went to Holiday Bar and we just really enjoyed like the Christmas atmosphere together. And like, I don't know, I was like starting to feel it and everything. And I've been riding that wave, but like, I've been looking at every tree and like lighting up and all that. And just, I have really been enjoying like this Christmas season, I guess.
Well, I mean, I will say I've actually seen that in you. Like I said, I we've been hanging out for a long time.
Yeah.
So we've been through a few holidays together, and I will say that this holiday season, you seemed more bright and cheery. Like and I will say it like this: like you had your shit together and you were ready to go. Like now, that's just how.
I'm glad it's all.
That's the impression. That's the impression you give off. But I mean, like I said, like it's just I've seen it because like last year, I mean you were in a different apartment, obviously, but I just didn't feel it the same way that I've felt it this year with you, and like it just seems like you're like, I'll just say it again. It seems like you just got your shit together. Like you're like I am ready for this Christmas.
Oh, I am definitely.
I am ready to make my kids super happy, but also
freak the fudge out.
But also like. My Christmas spirit is here. Like I feel like when you told me that you said you were going to go to your church for a Christmas service, like that was like I could see that you were like excited about that, and I was like, I haven't seen that from you before, so it was awesome because I was like, she really does have that Christmas spirit. She's like I mean I come over here because you bleed onto me and then I'm in a better mood.
Good. So. We need to be a little less bitter.
A little less bitter than I normally am.
Bitter, both of us. But we're getting there. I don't know, but it's just different as a parent now because I'm the one that has to make that magic for my kids. So it's like I may not feel it, but I have to make sure that they feel it, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good with it, which is good. I'm trying to take them out to Christmas.
Like I said, what you want to do is you want to give them the same feeling that you had.
Yeah, I can't do it to the same way my mom did. It's hard because she had us all the time. It's a little bit different, but like I'm trying here, and I think I'm doing okay.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, I mean, like, from what I've been around when just going out with you, whether we're shopping or something like that, and we're seeing this, like you're like you're way more Christmassy than me. I was like, when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely more Grinchy, and she's more like, I don't know what the little
It's
girl's
okay.
girl's name was,
We'll go
but
to
I
the
mean,
holiday market on Sunday, and we're gonna have a blast.
I
It'll be
mean, I said
wonderful.
like you just like you seem excited for Christmas to
I
come,
am
like
this
and like
year.
I was like, this is gonna like. I said that's why I said to you, I was like, I want to hear what happens when your kids see all this
Yeah, I know.
awesome
I'm
stuff that they
excited.
got
They
because
better freak out.
you
But
know,
yes,
I
I'm
mean,
excited.
you went above and beyond this year, so I mean, I give you a lot of
I feel
kudos
like I
for that.
always do. I always go crazy at Christmas, but
But that's
it's
what you're
fine.
supposed to
They
do.
deserve it. Those two deserve it. They're great. They're
I mean, like
absolutely
I said,
great.
I mean, Christmas only comes once a year, so
Yep,
it's like go all
100%.
out.
I don't know.
But
I think it's, I don't know. I just want them to have the magic that I felt as a kid and, all that jazz. But I don't know. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited to just relax. I'm excited for almost 2 weeks off work and all that.
that is what I'm jealous of
Woo
because
woo.
when you told me you're like, oh yeah, this is my my last week, and I was like, wait, what? And
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, I work Monday, Tuesday
well,
next
yeah.
week, and
I was
then
like, and then you have all you have
week
time
and a
off.
half.
I was like, so I have to work Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so I have Wednesday and Thursday. But I was like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, she was a good little vacation. I was like, I had to take PTO. I was
Yes.
like,
I love my job. I love my company. Thank you, thank you, thank you
now,
so much.
you guys did like a holiday party?
Yeah, they did a holiday party, but I had my kids, so I didn't get to go this year. But
Okay.
I've gone every other year, and usually it's really, really fun. They said they had
Yeah.
a blast this year, so yeah, I
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. I had my babies. We had a nice
Well, I
time
said,
here, but
that's that's more important. But I mean,
yeah,
I said, that's what happened. Like I like that when it comes to companies, when companies really think about like, hey, we want to appreciate our employees and show them a good time. It's like you get out of the office, you do
yeah,
whatever.
it's nice to socialize.
Absolutely.
Everybody gets really
Yeah,
toasty and just
exactly.
has a great time.
Get a little tipsy, walk around.
Yeah, I heard
Make
they
sure
were pretty toasty this year
ma-
too, so I
make
missed the
sure
party.
make sure you don't talk to your CEO or something.
No,
like
the
that.
CEO's the one who was, he was a toasty one. Yeah, the stories I heard were just amazing. It sounded like a blast, but no, it was, it's all right.
Yeah.
But, like I said, looking forward to holidays. I hope that you all are looking forward to the holidays as well. I hope you get a chance to spend some time with your family and your loved ones. And I hope you get a chance to feel a little bit of holiday magic for yourselves.
Absolutely. I mean, the Griswold holiday magic is what I used to, enjoy. But I mean, listen, from all of us at the Don't Sneeze on Me show, we want to let you know that we are wishing you a happy holiday. We're wishing you a healthy new year. And from T Money, this is Dropping the Mic.
We out.